Hey guys, Design here, and today I'm going to be making a video on the Blue Flame GREATBLADE. And a little disclaimer, this isn't the best build in Voxlblade. I'm not saying you should pick this build, it's all opinion based, and I personally just like this build a lot. I think it suits my playstyle, but it may be different from yours, so I want you guys to keep that in mind. Just at the end of the day, we're just playing to have fun. This build took me around 4 to 5 days to make, I believe. Took lots of farming too. I had to do a lot of trading. What makes this so great is a weapon art called Flamethrower, which is absolutely insane. I think it's one of the best moves in the entire game. So I found a Void Root and I'm gonna be showcasing Flamethrower on it. 284 damage right there, which is pretty good. But the good thing about this build is that when you do use your weapon art, you proc something called Cauterize. So I will showcase that. So right now I'm doing about average damage per M1, as you saw right there. But when I do use Flamethrower, let me just proc it. As you can see, there was a little bubble there, and that indicates that you're using Cauterize. So this is Cauterize, and it reads, no longer applies burn, but instead deals bonus damage when you would normally apply burn. So what this means is that you're pretty much applying extra damage to your M1s through Cauterize. And there are actually some stats that do help this too. So for example, Exhaust. After using a weapon art, every hit will apply burn for a short period of time, but because I have Cauterize, every hit would be just extra damage to your M1s instead of just straight up burn damage. And same for something like Ignition, you have a small chance to apply Cauterize on M1s without using your weapon art to summon. So if I use my weapon art right now, I should be able to proc Cauterize on my Fireball room too. So I'm going to show that real quick. As you can see there was a short period of time where you can see that blue little bubble, but that indicates that Cauterize is active. And as you can see, I'm proccing Cauterize through my elements right now because I used my weapon art. 200% fire boost, and the reason for this is because I had to do a lot of grinding to get 2 sets of Cinder Soul, one for wearing and one for infusing, plus 0.6 Cinder Soul, and this heals you when you're on fire. There are a few ways you can make use of this stat. Like, I personally use Cinder Soul armor set just for the extra fire boost, but if you want, you can wear the full Cinder Soul set and infuse a piece of the armor set called Steam Powered, which gives you a chance of dealing self-burn to yourself when you do deal damage. Alternatively, if you don't want the Cinder Soul armor set, there's an armor set called Ember Guardian, and it has less fire boost than Cinder Soul, but it has something called Rejuvenating Flames, which heals other players around you, but it does not heal yourself. This set also has some other nice stats, which you may be interested in. Another good armor set would be Good Guy, and it actually has good fire boost, and it has a perk called Blazing Finisher, which basically procs burning on your last M1, but because you have Cauterize, you would instead just deal extra damage. However, a downside of this would probably be the fact that you lose out on a bit of physical defense, but if you're fine with that, you can go for this armor set. My last recommendation for an alternative armor set would be Steam Golem, but the reason that this is my last recommendation is that it only has 3% fire boost. I only recommend going for this if you want to infuse a piece of it onto your main character stats. Otherwise, I would not wear this armor set as your main set. I have a Burning Cinder Soul Essence, Burning Cinder Soul Shirt, Burning Cinder Soul Pants, Berserking Fireball Rune. I did not mean to do that. I was dumb and thought it was Fire Enchant, so I accidentally put Berserking on it. But if I had Burning on this, the fire boost would be higher. And I have a normal firing as of right now. Now the reason why I went Cinder Soul Armor is because it has the highest fire boost scaling in the game, and it has a base fire boost of 17% without any upgrades or enchants. The special perk for this is Cinder Soul, which I already went over before. It's nothing special. I went firing for the fire boost, and it comes with a special perk called Ignition, which just adds to your Cauterize, which is nice. For runes, you could pretty much go anything. I actually have 2 sets of Cinder Soul armor, First for equipping and second for infusing, as I said before. If you do want to get the Cinder Soul set on this type of build, I recommend farming Frog Dungeon and Queen Bee on high difficulty, and if possible, corrupted and daily. But yeah guys, this was just a simple showcase and review, you could say, of my Blue Flame GREATBLADE build. As I said before, it's all personal preference. I personally like this build a lot. You can change whatever you saw in the video, it's up to you. My final conclusion on this build is that it has good crowd control, good damage, and some good defense because of the Knight skill. If I missed anything in this build, or if you disagree with anything I said, please tell me in the comments below. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. I'll see you guys later. Peace.